The Detroit Lions are now complete with day 2 of organized team activities. We got day 3 on the horizon, and that will conclude for week 1, and then we'll be going into week 2. Now, we did get a OTA week removed due to the fact that the Detroit Lions are playing in the Hall of Fame game just a little over 60 days away. Man, I cannot believe that. Before you know it, we'll blink and football will be back. But very similar to yesterday, because there's really no content out. I don't know if news reporters were allowed today, but from what I understand, they can go tomorrow. So we're just going to do exactly like we did yesterday and bring in the video from the Detroit Lions Twitter account. It looks like today was the day of the wide receiver because all of these plays are from the wide receiver standpoint. So again, we'll just play this in regular speed here. Tim Patrick in the building. And I do have everybody's numbers pulled up now. Jameson Williams. Well, no, I take that back because this is Mohammed right here. So I think that might have been the only clip of a non-wide receiver. That number 19 is Dominic Leggett. The Detroit Lions, that right there is a nice grab by him. You'll see another guy too, number 80, pop up. I don't think this guy is going to make the team, but I will say this, Sam Laporta balling out there, is that there he is right there, number 80, who is going to be, his number is 80. His name is Jacoby Kenny James, and he is a wide receiver, 6'1", 195. Now, the Detroit Lions are going to have some very tough cuts this particular offseason. It's a lot of, and I spoke about Khalif Raymond right there, number 11, looking good. Looking mighty good, man. He looks like he's ready to go back to receiver, man. I hope that we can have him more wide receiver. But I think the highlight, man, really is that leap by Jameson Williams. We'll let this play one more time, and then I'll go back to the Jameson Williams leap. As to what I think is happening here, footwork by Leggett. Leggett, hey, he going to be a tough cut. I can see a practice squad role for him, but you got to remember, if you go on a practice squad, you can come be poached unless you are protected by the Detroit Lions, and they only get so many of those per season. So, but this particular drill that they're running with Jameson Williams is kind of interesting right there. Let's pause that real quick, and we're going to bring that speed down. So, you know how we had our former offensive coordinator, Jameson Williams, when he gets the football, he likes to do stuff like this. He likes to jump. This is part of this drill is for him to jump. That's what it is. So you can see the pad comes in right here. One is thrown at his feet, and watch, one is going to come from the right side of your screen to hit his upper. This was a designed drill, which is crazy to me because Jameson Williams likes to go airborne so much. This is a design play from JMO. So expect to see. So they're literally running a drill of him jumping over defenders. So that can tell you, I like the ball security. It's kind of cool because watching it upon further review, he moves the ball. And I don't know if that was like his sixth sense or whatever, but if you look, he's looking, Jameson Williams is looking to the right, but kind of just, he has the awareness to pull the ball back to miss the padding that is coming from his left side. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But when I saw this play, I was just like, wow, this is a drill that they ran in order for him to practice hurdling over defenders. So let's just watch it once. Nice catch by Tim Patrick. I don't know if that was Goff throwing the football, but I love this. I absolutely love that they actually have a play. So expect more jumping, and you see Jameson Williams with the ball protection upon coming back down. It's going to be good to see Tim Patrick get involved. I hope we can get him. I'm sure we will get him involved early in the season. Because remember, in 2024, it took a little while. He started on a practice squad, and then we brought him up to the 53. Now, I wonder why is this the only shot of a non-wide receiver? Mohammed right there. I forgot that he switched his number. Leggett, man, I already see Leggett is going to be a hard, look at the hips, man. Levette's going to be a hard cut. I can see that right now. And remember, the Detroit Lions went in with 4 wide receivers. They had Tim Patrick on the practice squad. I think it was Khalif, St. Brown, Jameson Williams, and it was one more. And then we wind up bringing up Tim Patrick. Is it just me, or is St. Brown getting a lot of highlights? A lot of highlights, man. It's like you can see that they're focusing on him. This was a great snag by Levette, and that's why I keep saying he's going to be a tough cut. No, I don't see St. Brown right now. I don't know if he's there or not. Haven't seen anything about him being there. Haven't even seen him on the sidelines. Khalif Raymond, still a dog. Downfield, it's going to be cool to see him get involved this year outside of the punt and kick returns. It's fantastic, man. I like how he made the dude overplay the ball. Khalif Raymond, solid. Like I said yesterday, I don't see him getting cut. This snag, Sam Laporta doing his thing. Into the bread basket. Not sure if he beat Kirby Joseph or Kirby was just the second line of defense. It's going to be fantastic. This snag right here, man, that was a great, that's the type of snag that gets you on the team. It's going to be some hard, and there's the highlights. It's going to be some hard cuts that the Lions have to make when it comes to that 53-man roster. But again, we know that for Dan Campbell, it's 69 players, that he looks at the 16 on the practice squad as an extension of the team, knowing that at some point in the season, you're going to have to go on there. So I could see a situation where we can keep. We've got Ronnie Bell. I don't know what number Ronnie Bell is. Let's see. What number would Ronnie Bell be according to the Detroit Lions roster? Ronnie Bell is number 10. So if we see number 10, then we know that that's Ronnie Bell. Haven't seen him yet. Maybe, you know what? I feel like he was on the sideline in one of these clips. He was on the side. I did peep out a number 10 in one of the clips, but you can have where, okay, so let's say we go, I think the Detroit Lions are, the receiver core, it looks like it's going to be pretty good this year. So you've got St. Brown, Jameson Williams, Tim Patrick, Tesla, who we did not get any, we didn't see him today either. So I think you're going to see him. That's going to be 5. There's going to be 4. And then you're going to have that 5th spot. Let's just say we give it to Khalif Raymond, because they're going to have to, it's Khalif's spot to lose. He's going to have to be outworked to lose that spot. But then you have, what do you do with Jackson Meeks and Levette, Ronnie Bell, Tom Kennedy. So we know that the Detroit Lions, they like to put 3-4 wide receivers on that practice squad. I can see a case where all of those guys, probably the odd man out at that situation would be Ronnie Bell, because I could see Tom Kennedy make it reliable. So right now, I could see, okay, Malik Taylor is 86, and we didn't see him at all in any of these highlights. So I could see a situation where it's like Tom Kennedy, Levette, and Jackson Meeks that will make the practice squad. But the Detroit Lions, man, again, I believe that the reporters will be there, so we'll have that firsthand report coming from, hopefully, out of OTAs. I keep wanting to call it training camp. Out of OTAs tomorrow, something to look forward to. I cannot wait. Wanted to show you guys a couple of things if you haven't seen it before. We're going to launch merchandise on July 1st. I'm going to get some prototypes and have it sent. And if things are great, it's going to take me 5 to 15 days to get what I order. And then I'm probably going to do that in the next week or two. And then that'll give me enough time to say, okay, you know what, this is quality material, so we can proceed. If not, I'll keep you guys posted. But we have a couple of designs I wanted to show you as well, if you haven't seen them already. I like this design. It's a lot of what I love about this, and the reason that I chose what I chose, as I cut to me real quick, is because I want to keep the cost low. And in order to keep the cost low, this is like the perfect marriage between low cost and still getting that personal touch that I want to use. Because check this out, what I picked in order, for the merchandise store will allow me to thank you in video form. So I can't wait to do that. But so we have Lions Syndicate. I like this one of my favorites. We also have this one here that is also one that I like. We have one here with the logo and the established date. We also have Gritty as well, coming from the Aiden Hutchinson inspired And this one here that we are going I did an update on the logo. So this is how it started. Well, it started with the shirt that I have on currently, but I found a different font that I think works better. It kind of morphed into this one here. I like this one, but it's also one where we can put the lion as a little small decal on the back near the collar. So those are just a few designs that we have, and we will be open to more designs as well. And I also want to point out, and I said this in my last video as well, that we are going to do something specifically for the month of October. What I'm thinking about now is bringing, I don't know, I was very fond of the breast cancer awareness pink that the NFL used to use. They used to use it, and I had a person that I work with when I used to drive a school bus, and they won their cancer battle. And what they did is we had to wear vests in the bus yard. It was mandatory. If you were on the bus yard, not on the bus, not in the office, you had to. Anytime you were in the bus yard, you had to wear a vest. And what happened was during the month of October, she got it to where the entire office could wear pink vests for that month. So what I'll do is probably we'll have some limited edition for the month of October awareness. It doesn't necessarily have to be breast cancer. It could just be like cancer awareness where we do it. And I'm also thinking this too, as we launch the site and we get the merchandise rolling, that what we could possibly do is have every year somebody designs like the design for the year, and we'll have the year on it, you know, Lions Syndicate, blah, blah, blah. And then what we'll do is like a proceeds of the sales that for that month of that shirt will go toward some type of foundation that we choose. So yeah, man, this is exciting. I'm excited to be at this point, 30K, be able to sell merchandise. And again, I want to deliver quality while keeping it affordable as well. So also wanted to let you guys know that the Ridge wallet is on sale currently. I know that it is highly priced. I did not get mine at regular price. I actually bought mine at the current sale that it is now. So consider, if you are interested in getting a Ridge wallet, you guys can check out the short that somebody sent me. I'm confusing. The short that I made, that it has actual what is it? RF. What is it? What is it? What the protection? IDRF, whatever it is, you guys know what it is. I said it yesterday, but can't remember. And I also had somebody reach out through email, and I don't know if it's legit. I'm very curious to know what it is. I did respond to the company. I did research the person's name that sent it to me. If they were actually the chief executive officer of this particular officer of this company, it said that they were, but that doesn't mean. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on that. But I know it's a lot of housekeeping, but this is, after all, a fan-driven brand. So I wanted to show you this real quick. I could also move the lion, and put it on the back of the shirt. I think I mentioned that already. This is not that bad either. So let me know what you guys think. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. Thank you to my director members and all my members as well. Keep an eye, members, on your community tab. I'm going to be showing you the merch designs first, and then I'm going to let it release it to the public as well. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.